just give me a spark.
Hello Leo, this is Inspired 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of January 2017, focusing on your career and work life. Hope that you have a good month of December towards January, and wish you happy new year as well. And as always, we already pre-shuffle the card for you prior to the reading, focusing on your career life. So let's see what is in store for you towards the month of January 2017. So your first card that represents the present position of your career life, you have the Two of Diamonds. So this Two of Diamonds in the traditional tarot deck will be the Two of Pentacles. So you might have to juggle several different responsibilities towards the January 2017. So you may have several different jobs or several different responsibilities, like you have two or three jobs, for instance, and you still have to maintain the balance with your personal life, especially with your loved one and your family and your kids, for instance. And it might not be a good or easy way as well, but somehow you can manage those things all together, and you will be able to accomplish those things in the month of January, which is always a good thing to have. So the next card for you, that representing the Influence card or the Bridge card, you have the Five of Clubs. So this Five of Clubs in the traditional tarot deck could be the Five of Wands. So maybe there was there will be some kind of conflicts in your career life, especially towards the other people. It may also simply because you have worked so hard and several different jobs, for instance, and you may have had like conflicts because you are feeling unbalanced in some way. Maybe you are tired with everything as well. So that's why you have to maintain your emotional well-being as well, although you have a lot of different errands running all together at the same time. So this can be something that you may have to avoid as well. So this conflicts or this nonsense disagreements with your colleagues maybe something that you may not expect, but can come your ways as well. So just be careful of misunderstanding, because during the month of January until the middle of the month, there will be some kind of Mercury retrograde as well. So try to be mindful of that as well. Don't think like the things that you may face is not really supposed to be something that you, that actually is. So that can be something that you have to avoid in some way. So if you've been looking for a job, for instance, then there is a big chance here that you will be able to get the new offers from the employments that you are looking for. So let's see what is the next card for you, that representing the past position of your career life. You have the King of Clubs. So this King of Clubs in the traditional tarot deck will be the King of Wands. So there was some it can be you, by the way, because you are also fire sign here. It could be also a male significant figure in your life, possibly from the fire sign. They are so action and goal oriented persons, and he know what he wants and he know how to achieve those things. And possibly as well he's very like-minded people as well, and he know how to accomplish big things in his life. So if this is not you, it could also be somebody significant. It could be also your current employer or your previous employer if you just changed your jobs quite recently. Otherwise, other than that, it could also be your coworker that you may have fight with, for instance. But this guy is in the past of your life, of your career life. It can be in the past few months or so. So don't worry about that one. And see what is your next card representing the thing that you learned from the past. You have the King of Diamonds. So this King of Diamonds in the traditional tarot deck could be the King of Pentacles. So there was some kind of male significant figure as well from the earth sign. So he's very practical and business oriented, business minded person. And he know how to maintain the balance and also finding out the best possible investments and something in return in some way. So this king could also be somebody that are helping you towards your goal in the past. So he might not be there for you anymore, but you learn a lot from this person, how to develop the, let's say, the business plan, how to do this, how to do that, and how to, let's say, finding out the opportunity in your career life, for instance. That's also something that you may have to consider as well in the month of January 2016. So okay, let's moving on. So your next card that you have representing the things that you need to let go from the past, you have the Eight of Hearts. So it's actually having the same type of meaning towards this card with regards to walking away from the difficult situations in your life, and you may have to start thinking of letting go all of those things in your career life as well, and don't be focusing on the small things in order to gain more as well. So there is some kind of feedback here as well. So that's something that you need to let go anyway. So you may not have to do all over again as well. So the next card that you have that representing the future position of your career life, you have the Three of Spades. So this Three of Spades in the traditional tarot deck will be the Three of Swords. So this card actually tied into with this card. If you have an argument, you may have to make other people feel unhappy with your decision as well. So it's regarding also with this card as well that you may have to give up some of the things in your life that give you more, give you stability, in order to gain more stability in your career life as well. And there is something that also could be done here, that Donald Trump or somebody, sorry, not Donald Trump, sorry, that's something else. So this Three of Spades also indicates that there was some kind of betrayal, especially towards you from the other people in your life, and this betrayal can also impact it in your career life. Could also be like some kind of gossips, or somebody try to stab you behind your backs and try to make you look bad as well in terms of your career life, especially after you have an argument here. So that's why you have to be careful on picking up your battle and start not to engage in any conflicts in the month of January. Just think that they are just wrong, and just because of the Mercury retrograde, and that's the reason why they act on or behave on that manner. So that's also something else that you may have to consider, or you may want to implement in your life, so that you don't have conflicts with the other people as well. Okay, so let's see what is the clarifying card, the last card at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what is in store for you. Your clarifying card is the Ten of Diamonds. So it looks like, although this card is quite negative, by the way, but I don't see the sense of negativity in terms of this card. Although there might be also some kind of like gossips or the betrayal that you may have to face with regards to this card, but other than that, when I see this card as a clarifying card, that it looks like you can go through all of these things quite smoothly, quite rather smoothly, and then get those facts, and not to be consumed with all of this nonsense in your career life, especially in the gossip part and things like that. And finally, you get the stability and accomplishment in your career life. You may also be getting like bonus or kind of inheritance as well for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you as well, that give you or bring you a greater stability and happiness in your life. So that's also something that you want to look forward to. So to sum up the reading, it looks like in the beginning of the month you may have to juggle a lot of different responsibilities. Try to avoid any conflicts and just walk away the thing that you feel not right for you, and just move on from that thing as well. So that's something else that you may want to consider as well. So I think that's overall reading for you for the month of January 2017. So I hope that you have a very happy New Year Eve, and if you like the reading, just click like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.
Bye.